Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Alonso in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 home.
Inside ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Center fielder going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman,
This he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses inside 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0. Here it comes. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Williams looks up into the Big Apple seats and gone.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all tied at 1-1. Second inning set. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled off. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. Fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
JT Realmuto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Gregorius gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First delivery to him on the way. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
So now to the plate, Sir Anthony Dominguez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hops this one up. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
So it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's Bryce. Harper now, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 3-1 Philly. First offering on its way. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Back goes Harper. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. From the stretch. Soft liner towards short. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 run scored. But this throw is well up the line, and 3 runs have scored.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
In now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2. This is flared out towards second. Segura for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Now batting, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mets are out on top, 6-3. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Didi Gregorius goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
JT Realmuto.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Curveball taken outside to begin. In the at-bat, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Count 1-0.
Lays off 1-0. Smoked on the ground. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0.
Inside ball.
Conforto is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and this one runs up high, ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. swing and a line drive, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The left fielder, number 52. Joe Hibbett. Set today.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cespedes comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is foul right side. A payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Ready on 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Vince Velasquez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Vince Velasquez.
Ahmed Rosario will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Another full count pitch home. And this ball hits the first base bag. 1 run is scored. The throw to the plate, and he's safe. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Nimmo brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Harper. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead it 9-3. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 3-2.
Helpful.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Standing in now, Scott Kingery. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
At the plate, Pete Alonso, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Hard hit to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And he goes to second with it. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2-2 now.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he misses again. 2-0. And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
Outside and low, 3-0. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bryce Harper comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. 2-1 the count. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking their chop. Pitch counts starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
The batter, the third baseman.
And he lays off there, 1-0. In his career, Gregorius has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 1-1. Pitch popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Nick Williams, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. McNeil at 2nd to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 9-4. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's out.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Outside, 3-0 now. Brandon Nimmo will be next. 3 runs already home here. Here's a pop-up now. Hoskins is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope,
Ball 1.
that's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Ready with the 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Popped him up. Gregorius is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Pete Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 12 and the Phillies 4. Paul Sewald takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 51, Paul Sewald.
Striding in, Scott Kingery. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now to the plate, Adam Morgan. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. One and one.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Gene Segura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So striding in, Andrew McCutcheon. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out with the man at first. Sinking liner toward left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mets 12 and the Phillies 5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
A bouncer up the middle. Kingery's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Here's a high pop-up. Davis is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in, JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Williams.
Standing in, Nick Williams. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fastball well outside. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the second baseman, Scott.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count still full. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Victor Arano will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to take his hacks again, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Ball 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Paul Sewald.
Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Robinson. Toronto.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Still 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now Cano swings and misses on a good two-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, as the lead holds at 12-5. Jerry Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Jerry.
Digging in now, Adam Hazley, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another try at 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 out.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2-0.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Three and 0 now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sinker, 3-2 now. Fouled off. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mets are out on top, 12-5. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Now in the box, Jeff McNeil. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Grounded down the third baseline. Swinging a ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he rips it on the ground to second. Kingery's there. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting, the third baseman.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back to the track. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Ninth inning coming up. The Mets lead it 13-5. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit hard to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ball one.
That's
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Brad Brock will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Ready now, Scott Kingery. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. This one's down to third. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. And these guys are making a little push here. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. In there, a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Philly down to their last strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Now a long throw home. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Up next to Philadelphia.
In now, JT Realmuto. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Stepping up now, Adam Hazley. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they... And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Robert Stock enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 89.
Striding in to start the ninth, Wilson Ramos. And they'll need him to get something going here. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Hit hard. A runner at second, nobody out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. At the plate now, Brad Brock, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ball game. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.